how it plays out. Wario versus Snake. You could not tell me there's a Wario and a Snake with these names. But we're getting into it on PS2 where all good games are made.
Nah, I think Doodlebob is a perfect name for Wario. I'm gonna be real with you right now.
You know, I think you're right.
Yeah, Doodlebob, Minoi, you know, gotta hit him up with that one. But hopping right into this match on PS2, Wario having amazing representation in these pastimes. Gluto, unfortunately, won't be able to attend Double Down, but at least we have to keep his spirit alive, the power of France. And now I just love this patience game, because honestly, Snake, you don't want to get hit at all, and Doodlebob has to just respect the grenade traits that are potential just like that.
Yeah, explosive awareness is going to be crucial in a matchup like this. As Wario, you're going to also be able to eat some of the grenades as well, but that's I think a later in the set mix-up. Firstly, now you just kind of want to prove that you can scrap around the grenades, get your way in. It's a minefield out here. And, you know, we saw Doodlebob start off closing the distance, gets about 50% on Snake, and now Honeydew really setting the pace of the match. You see all these bombs, all these C4 saying you will not find your way in on the ground. Ooh. You're going to utilize some of your more intense mix-ups because you're going to get blown up for it.
Lands the grab. Oh, the get-up attack as a get-off-me tool. No tech chase is going to work out there, and the up air landing for a little more damage. Honeydew using the dare, but it just gets stiffed out, but Snake is quite heavy after a while. Will be living great usage of the bear. Will be able to get up there. Has to sacrifice the bike, so now it's on a timer.
Here's a ledge trap now for Honeydew. I like that, cooking the grenade and running away, just kind of taking your space away, saying, okay, you know what, I let you get back to the stage, but I'm going to hold that center with that grenade. You're kind of just a ticking time bomb there if you're Snake. Gets the Nikita out as well. The bike is back on deck, but as it's on stage, you can't use it for the recovery. Gonna see how Honeydew plays around it. That extension on the hitbox is going to be super good as well. Up tilt kills here, and you saw that he ate the grenade, and it cost it to stop.
Oh. That was just really unfortunate. I mean, you talked about earlier how you want to do it during the set, but remember, when you eat the explosives, you're in stun. You're in hit stun after a while, able to trade it back immediately without taking any damage, and he's glowing, PJ. The Honeydew is glowing after all.
Ah, that's interesting. Doodlebob now having the waft. I didn't know how fast that comes out sometimes, but that's obviously going to be one of your main win conditions as Wario. No matter the deficit, if you can bring it back to a last stock situation, you're looking pretty healthy because it's like, oh, I have that big nuking option, literally a nuke, to get back into the game.
Able to get away with it. Doodlebob doing their best to really control this match, but Honeydew, I love the usage of mixing up the explosive timings alongside with the dash attack. I'm telling you, that dash attack is busted on Snake.
Oh yeah, it's a low profiling move, a relatively fast one, and it hits pretty hard. Sets up at a good angle to start ledge trapping as well.
Invulnerability, the arms.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's another projectile.
He needs it.
No, Snake does not need it, just gets smacked away.
He needs a smack.
But Doodlebob has the C4, just ignoring the C4, but now has Waft. Has their own explosive ready to go, and Honeydew, this is kind of the hard part. When you're behind a Snake, you don't want to take those grenade trades, and especially when, you know, Waft is available just like this. Honeydew trying to find their way around this. You got to close it out, but Doodlebob just content on sitting back, waiting for a whiff punish. Nair gonna land armors right through all the attacks. I love the usage of it. The trade works out though.
And you're now at kill percent if you're Snake here. A well-spaced Nair, landing Nair on shield, or on hit, is gonna convert into a waft, and it's extremely scary. Even a landing up air maybe. The waft confirms are many for Wario versus Snake, so we're gonna see if Doodlebob's gonna get one, or maybe we're gonna see an edge guarding down B. Whatever the case may be, but Honeydew's going to try to make a comeback here. Needs to find the stock, and does with a down tilt into an up tilt out of the hit stun. That's something that Snake players like to go for a lot as a heavier character, and at those lower percents, you're definitely going to be able to get out of it.
Oh, I love that. Honeydew not flinching. The grenade works out, saving them from, I would say, death for sure. That waft is still available. And now, honestly, I think Doodlebob is just fishing for that falling up air, but Honeydew playing amazing this keep away game in order to stay alive.
It's too telegraphed now. I feel like, you know, we know you have waft, but you need to prove that you can still hit normally, and if Honeydew just plays around it, I feel like that's the win condition Doodlebob is relying on here. Gets a tech chase, doesn't find the C4, but gets a grenade into an up tilt, the pop up now, the juggle state, gets a dash attack, but it's a weak hitbox, no kill there.
Oh no, Honeydew in a really dangerous position, no flinching, but will be staying alive. The weight working out, forced to recover super low. That's an untechable. You're out of there.
Yeah, you have to mix up your recovery there because that waft is going to come in very, very well. Just to literally, you know, we think about waft as a combo ender, but something that Gluttony proves as well is that you can use that not only as a recovery in really like last chance situations, but also a way to edge guard those lower recoveries. And Snake, Cypher's definitely going to get broken by that huge hitting waft hitbox.
It's going to work out, and, you know, Cypher definitely going to get broken out there. FD and Kalos are going to be the bans. I do agree. Honestly, I think they're really good snake stages to work with. So you want to avoid the FD. You want to have those, want to utilize those platforms that the rest of the stages do have. But what's going to be selected up? Honeydew, really thinking about it. Town and City is being hovered and will be selected.
Definitely makes sense to me. If you're finding yourself losing in the scrap situations a lot, you're going to want to go to a larger stage, and I think Town and City is going to be the largest stage readily available to Honeydew here. Battlefield, definitely don't want to go to Battlefield against Gluttony. I feel like that's a really good stage for Wario. You get really insane juggle stage situations off those platform extensions. Hollow Bastion is... Hollow Bastion and Smash Bros. I'm not too sure about, but I like this. Let's go somewhere different. I like to call it the hill you die on sometimes when you keep going back to a stage you just lost on. Good to see a counter pick.
I mean, what I'm worried about, though, is that due to the Town and City, up tilt, we'll have to kill at a later percents. Okay. And a lot of the kills that Doodlebob has been able to get has been utilizing the F tilt. So that's what I'm truly worried about in this sense. And the C4 will kill later, the up tilt's going to kill later. But like you said earlier, the sacrifice for that is more space to work with. So we'll have to see if it works out for Honeydew.
Really great grenade usage for Honeydew to kind of set up a lot of those tricky situations. I feel like that's a barrier to entry to most Snake players now, but I don't know how they do it. They pull so many grenades. I'm like, I don't know if I can hit the B button that much. Gets the footstool down there. Trying to go for a little Smash 4 action there.
Yeah, a little bit to work out. Both of them just kind of swinging at this point, setting up this camp. And my goodness, Honeydew doing an amazing job setting up there, but Doodlebob catching this, but Honeydew tries to go aggressive. The grenade not going to work out. Toss it up high. Has to burn the air dodge, though, and we'll be able to get hit up, but the down air to get out of that situation. I love it. The heavy characters, they love doing down air disadvantage. That's the true way, in order to get themselves out. And the bike being on used, Nikita as well, comfortably sitting in this corner. I'd be really scared as well. Lands the grab. But this time, remember, Doodlebob has consistently been rolling to the right side, I would say, in those tech situations. But this time mixed it up there. And now Honeydew looping this Nikita around. But excellent delay by Doodlebob.
The ledge trapping is really interesting for Honeydew, and I feel like there's a lot less chance of a reversal because of the length of the stage. With the more stage, you have more room to dash back and kind of get away. Okay, I didn't kill you off a ledge trap, but I'm still going to hold center stage. It's going to be very crucial for Honeydew here if they want to have a chance to beat Doodlebob with the Wario. And because of the state of Wario, just the longer the first stock takes, the longer they have to kind of rack up that waft. But I can't believe that didn't kill. At 189%, the weak hitbox of Nikita. Finally landing a strong back air to close it out. Honeydew up a stock at 143%, but a waft incoming for Wario here.
It's cooking up right now, but there was too much percent. It was not the right hitbox for that down tilt, and Doodlebob.
Nice air dodge.
Oh, the Nikita.
Tech chase situation on platform. Goes for the forward air into the spike. If you can get a pop-up up air, but 53%, you know what? You take it if you're Honeydew. That's 53%. You can possibly take a stock here before, and you just want to be a stock up versus Wario and Waft.
Yeah, honestly, and be able to work it out there. Roll and the grab not going to work out, but that the up throw into the up air surely will. But once again, Doodlebob's going to have to find their way through the sea of projectiles. And sure, you have a waft to work with, but can't land it there. Lands the up tilt still. 59%.
Oh, geez. Look at this combo.
The air dodge. No, you got to watch out for it. And the nair, not enough to break it. No, I thought a waft was going to come out there, but was probably worried about the tech.
Spacing too much the core mass of Snake, not going for the head. You need to go for the head in that situation because you need to break the Cypher. You're not trying to hit Snake out of it. 121% on Doodlebob now. Can Honeydew find a kill? With a little bit of rage, I feel like up tilt might possibly start killing now. A dash attack definitely won't across the stage, but 135%. Can you get through the lethality of the Snake ledge trapping? Let's see.
The grenade trade working out once again. I'd be really careful with those Nikitas, though, and I love the mix-up. You're talking about it earlier, PG. You got to mix up those recoveries, and Town and City, the side platform, it's not going to be enough to kill, and the Cypher hitting up for a little more, tries to overshoot it, was expecting a roll backwards, but Doodlebob unable to get anything off of it. Bear not going to connect just yet, but the command grab is threatening this option. And finally, the second one will land. Optimal positioning, Honeydew has to end the stock fast, but then you have a whole waft to worry about.
In a lot of situations, situations like these against Wario is the checkmate situation. Doesn't find the kill off the up tilt. Maybe no waft combo there at that percent, but an up air waft will certainly kill here at 70% on Town and City, especially with the small side blast zones.
Oh.
And they find the kill.
What I'm worried about, too, is that, like the previous of game number 1, if Honeydew gets knocked off stage and is forced to recover low, that's checkmate. That's it. It's all over at this point. And forward throw being able to use as well the landing nair, chasing downwards, and as well, I love the patience on Doodlebob's end. I thought the Waft is going to be ripped out, but it surely will the second time, and that's going to be it. Doodlebob takes it 2 over Honeydew.
That was really great stuff, utilizing that back throw with the explosion to get a pop-up, get into a juggle state situation. If you get an up air, that's great. If not, you get a waft on the landing, and you saw there Honeydew going for a downer to try to reversal a juggle state situation, and that's going to be all it takes to kill.
Look at this. No, that's what I was thinking about. Wasn't holding the grenade, but when you use that throw, it has a hitbox active within it and was able to get it off. Or, you know, Mario back throw does the same exact thing. You have that potential, and
look at that SDI to get out too.
Yeah, right, and the high percentage there, and then
look
boom,
at that.
The
Boom.
awareness to just go for it. Oof, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. No, that you don't want to be there. I'll tell you that much.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be there. That's the bad spot to be at.
That's like the brawl trail.